In 12.2 we have a new set of nodes that help you to manipulate integer ranges, and this can help in various rigging and procedural modelling situations. So in this scene I have a mesh which is being beveled by a selection index, and a selection index is an integer range. In this case it's 0 to 99. So the first node is IntRange merge, and what this does is it takes two integer ranges and merges them. So in this case we've got a range of 0 to 20 and 50 to 70. If I link that into a select by index, it will then only bevel those two ranges. The next new node is IntRange bounds, and what this does is it takes an integer range and finds the minimum and maximum value, in this case 0 and 70. So this can work in combination with the next node, which is IntRange clamp. And what this does is it takes an integer range and will clamp the minimum and maximum value by a certain amount and then give me an output or a new integer range. So in this case I've just hooked up some math nodes between the minimum and maximum values. So it's going to take the minimum value and add 10, and then it will clamp it by that much, and the maximum value will subtract 10. So what that gives me is an output of 10 and 60. So if I add that into the select by index, you can see that 10 is taken off either integer range. And the final node is IntRange test. And this will take an integer range and look for a value, and if that value is present it'll output true, and if it's not present it'll output false. So in this scene I've hooked the result up to the enable channel of a material tag. I've got the test value at 50. If I look at the integer ranges, you can see that 50 is part of that, but I know that 40 isn't. So if I go back to the IntRange test and change this to 40, the material is disabled.